And in his farewell address, President Washington warned that history...
I want you to listen to this lady. She's supposed to be a Judiciary Committee's, anyway, she is a professor at a college teaching law. She's supposed to be in here giving her opinion on how the Constitution interprets impeachment. Look how emotionally charged she is about getting rid of Trump. Is this a real neutral party? Listen.
That is what President Trump has done. The list of impeachable offenses that the framers included in the Constitution shows that the essence of an impeachable offense is a president's decision to sacrifice the national interest for his own private ends. Treason, the first thing listed, lay in an individual's giving aid to a foreign enemy. That is, putting a foreign enemy's adversary's interests above the interests of the United States. Bribery occurred when an official solicited, received, or offered a personal favor or benefit to influence official action, risking that he would put his private welfare above the national interest. And high crimes and misdemeanors captured the other ways in which a high official might, as Justice Joseph Story explained, disregard public interests in the discharge of the duties of political office. Based on the evidentiary record before you, what has happened in the case today is something that I do not think we have ever seen before. A president who has doubled down on violating his oath to faithfully execute the laws and to protect and defend the Constitution. The evidence reveals a president who used the powers of his office to demand that a foreign government participate in undermining a competing candidate for the presidency. As President John Kennedy declared, the right to vote in a free American election is the most powerful and precious right in the world. But our elections become less free when they are distorted by foreign interference. What happened in 2016 was bad enough. There is widespread agreement that Russian operatives intervened to manipulate our political process. But that distortion is magnified if a sitting president abuses the powers of his office actually to invite foreign intervention. To see why, imagine living in a part of Louisiana or Texas that's prone to devastating hurricanes and flooding. What would you think if you lived there and your governor asked for a meeting with the president to discuss...
What does that have to do with this impeachment hearing? She's way adrift of the topic. Let's just end her right there and let me say this. There is really no way that I can even find the words to describe how biased these people are. They might as well have picked him up in the 60s at Haight and Ashbury in San Francisco. I was there, but let me tell you something. The feelings I had then are still the same today. I hate the government. They're too big, and they're stealing our money with the Federal Reserve. Period. End of discussion. These people are sick, and they're being paid off, literally, by favors or what have you, or just have their day in court. And I didn't shave, did I? So that's what's taking place. This is Ramblin' Randy. I'm monitoring this this hearing for everyone, and I will come back in a little later. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of actions. Ramblin' Randy, we down.